안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to a brand new week on The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-diplomacy, K-events, K-everything. And joining me today is our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and hello to our viewers at home. I'm Walter Lee, here to co-host alongside Soa and to give you the latest in K-entertainment news, so stick around.
And we're also joined by Arirang's culture correspondent Park Konu. Konu, it's been 2 weeks in a row. Welcome back.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm here again, and I know all our viewers must have been waiting for me for a whole week as well, so a big hello to you guys as well. And today I also got some exciting news just for you, so stay tuned.
All right, now guys, can you believe that it's already the last week of October, which means APEC 2025 is happening this week. And Konu, today you've brought us a coverage that is related to APEC. So what is it?
Yes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We just got 4 days left until the APEC leaders meeting held in Gyeongju. And that's why a range of cultural events are taking place at the site right now. And as APEC brings together all 21 member nations to discuss future-oriented values and exchange ideas, including the cultural sphere, one special event stands out, and that's a collaborative art exhibition between two historically rich cities, Gyeongju and Taiwan's former capital, Tainan. And they're showcasing special artworks, raising expectations for more cultural exchanges down the road. But before I give too much away, let's first take a look at what's going on in Gyeongju. Just days before the APEC leaders meeting kicks off in Gyeongju, a city known for its 1,000-year-old heritage, the spirit of cultural exchange is already in full swing. For the first time, artists from Gyeongju and Tainan, the oldest city on the island of Taiwan, have come together for a joint art exhibition, following an exchange agreement signed last year. A total of 40 works created by 20 artists from each city are on display, celebrating friendship and a shared vision for a successful APEC event. A representative piece titled 붕정말리, an idiom meaning a long and glorious journey ahead, embodies that significance. While Gyeongju artists are presenting works across diverse genres, including pottery and paintings, all 20 pieces from Tainan feature calligraphy, as it's one of East Asia's most emblematic art forms.
Calligraphy is like a common language, as the two countries have been exchanging for a long time. And this exhibition carries special meaning, as much of Taiwan's culture and history started from Tainan.
Other Taiwanese artists also expressed their desire for more collaborative projects.
Through calligraphy, we've been able to learn from one another and grow together. I hope programs like this will continue and that Korean artists will also have the opportunity to visit Taiwan for future exchanges.
Those thoughts were also shared by the Korean artists.
Artists need to actively communicate and share their artistic spirit and vision. We need more opportunities for artists to meet in person and engage in deeper dialogue. We're gradually working on plans to broaden our exchanges with more places in the future.
Following Thursday's opening ceremony, the exhibition will run through November 1st for visitors from around the world. And as these artists dream of deeper ties, Gyeongju's journey of cultural exchange is just beginning, setting the stage for meaningful interactions during the upcoming APEC event. Totally a 붕정말리.
Totally a 붕정말리 indeed. And I can't believe how many small and big events are happening with APEC approaching. But Konu, I heard that Gyeongju has more collaboration projects coming up?
That's right. So currently, around 22 cities across 12 countries, including Italy, Japan, and China, have signed exchange agreements with Gyeongju, and 8 of them are Chinese cities. A city official noted that Gyeongju's ties with China date back to the Silla dynasty, adding that the exchanges hold special significance as China will host next year's APEC event. She added that there's even more to come.
Nothing's been officially set for next year yet, but we've been steadily holding photo and art exchange exhibitions with our sister cities, and that'll probably continue. We're also collaborating with sports. Gyeongju Sam Marathon team will take part in a race in China this November.
What a wonderful and exciting collaboration. And what are some other cultural events that will be taking place near the APEC event?
You might need to note them down right now.
Okay,
Walter.
we'll do that.
One thing I highly recommend for our viewers and also for you, Walter, is to check out Gyeongju's Nightscape. So there are stunning media art shows lighting up the city's cultural heritage sites, including the ancient tombs. The program actually kicked off last Friday, running through November 16th. And I'll be covering more of this during my visit to Gyeongju this week, so stay tuned for that as well. And there will also be a hanbok fashion show, along with a music festival featuring musicians including popular K-pop artists such as G-Dragon, Rise, and IVE. And other than that, there are plenty of exhibitions and events running throughout the APEC period. So if you're planning to visit Gyeongju this time of year, don't miss out.
And someone won't be missing out in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 days. And that's going to be you, Konu. You're also going to be on site. So thank you very much for today's coverage and see you next time.
Thank you, Konu.
See you.
And time for K-Inter News with Walter Lee. Walter, start us off. What's our first topic today?
Well, let me kind of get you started with something that we did last week, which is talking about SSERAFIM. Now, as of 11 a.m. Sunday local time, SSERAFIM topped the iTunes Top Songs chart in 55 countries and regions with their title track Spaghetti featuring J-Hope of BTS. This is when they released that on Friday, as Bella reported. Now, SSERAFIM expressed that they want the song to stay on the listeners' minds, almost like a spaghetti getting caught between one's teeth, with their witty lines, intuitive lyrics, and catchy hook for the maximum addictiveness. Now, the accompanying music video quickly gained traction, surpassing 10 million YouTube views in just 22 hours after its release and entering YouTube's trending music video rankings in 46 countries and regions, showcasing the group's growing global popularity.
Well, I'm very happy for this achievement, especially as I actually kind of predicted on Friday that this is going to be a big hit.
I think so.
And we just mentioned one of the BTS members, J-Hope, in that song as well. But now we're going to talk about BTS member Jin.
Yes, they are very busy. Though BTS are working hard on their new album, it still hasn't stopped them from doing some of their solo projects as well. Now, speaking to the media last Friday, ahead of Jin's encore fan concert called Run Seokjin EP Tour, Encore, set to take place this coming Friday and Saturday at Incheon. He expressed that excitement and determination, telling fans that he'll take full responsibility for the energy of the show. Now, following his Seoul fan concert in June, Jin decided to make the stage more intimate for fans. He shared that the Encore concert stems from his deep desire to reunite with fans and that he has been preparing for it with utmost dedication. Now, since the event will take place outdoors in this a bit chilly, cold weather, he also reminded fans to bundle up and stay warm.
And finally, we're going to talk about former Adore CEO Min Hee-jin and her new venture.
Yes, this is actually quite interesting, especially for this week. Now, former Adore CEO Min Hee-jin, who is currently in a legal battle with HYBE over allegations that she tried to seize control over Adore, is officially making a comeback to the entertainment scene. Now, Min recently established the agency name. Okay, so One of a Kind is what it stands for. According to reports, she has registered the company on October 16th and is listed as an executive director. Now, this marks her return to the industry about a year and 2 months after being dismissed from Adore's board of directors back in August 2024. Now, I say this is an interesting week because meanwhile, all eyes are on this Friday when the court is set to deliver its first verdict on the validity of New Jeans' exclusive contract with Adore. The group previously announced the termination of their contract, stating they would not continue their musical activities without Min.
Well, let's see whether this will turn out okay for all the sides involved, but you're sure going to be covering this as the outcomes come out.
Will do.
And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates. Stick around.
Will do.
And now let's move on to our AI anchor, Ari, for more on the culture front. Ari?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Korea's southeastern city of Gyeongju is ramping up efforts to ensure the successful hosting of this year's APEC leaders meetings. As more than 20,000 foreign dignitaries, including world leaders and ministers, are expected to converge on the city this week, authorities have rolled out extensive measures to ensure smooth transportation around the area. A variety of shuttle routes will be operated and VIP vehicles deployed, while autonomous buses will run at Bomun Tourist Complex. About 300 shuttle buses will run frequently, connecting Gimhae Airport, Gyeongju Station, and key APEC venues. KTX trains will also make 46 additional stops daily at Gyeongju to boost convenience. A voluntary two-day rotation system for vehicles will be enforced citywide throughout the APEC period, and several downtown roads will be restricted from Wednesday night until the event concludes this Saturday. With autumn foliage at its peak, Seoraksan Mountain drew massive crowds over the weekend. According to the Seoraksan National Park Office, some 15,000 hikers visited the park as of 1:30 p.m. on Sunday, following about 21,000 on Saturday, bringing the weekend total to over 36,000 visitors. The final tally is expected to surpass 40,000. Park authorities have strengthened safety measures to prevent accidents as large numbers of visitors continue to flock to the mountain to enjoy the fall colors. The 10 Million Chrysanthemums Festival, one of Korea's signature fall events, is now in full swing in Iksan, Jeollabuk-do Province. This year's festival features around 1,000 chrysanthemum displays, including traditional Baekje-style Hanji lanterns and an 8-meter-tall phoenix sculpture, recreating the splendor of Baekje culture. Iksan served as a major political and cultural center during the late Baekje period. Visitors can also enjoy a variety of interactive programs and get a taste of the city's signature local foods. The festival runs through November 2nd. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
My child, behold this mountain path. It is the road that leads to the Buddha's heart. The gentler your steps, the clearer your mind will grow. There stands Pulguksa Temple, the Buddha's land once envisioned by the people of Shilla. Now, look upon these bridges. They are called Cheongwon-gyo and Paewon-gyo. Long ago, water flowed beneath these arches. Pilgrims crossed it to reach Pulguksa Temple. Remember, my child, the path to the Buddha's world begins like water by purifying the heart. Now, pass through the gate called Jahamun. Beyond it, 2 pagodas await. To the left stands Sokatap, simple and serene, symbol of the Buddha's wisdom. To the right, Tabotap, ornate yet steadfast, embodying compassion. 2 pagodas both reach toward the same enlightenment. That, my child, is Pulgukto, a land of peace and harmony. My child, Pulguksa is more than an ancient temple. It is a place shaped by countless prayers where hearts touched the heavens. Even as the ages pass, those hearts endure. Remember, my child, true paradise is not far away. It blooms quietly within.
True paradise is not far away, and APEC 2025 is not far away either. So with APEC 2025 taking place this week, bringing together leaders from 21 economies to Korea's southeastern city of Gyeongju for our continuing coverage of APEC-related issues, today we will have a talk with a student from Handong Global University who, with her team, won the first prize in a contest involving 28 universities in the Gyeongsang-Buk-do region for their promotional video wishing for a successful APEC 2025. We are now connected with the leader of the team, Kim So-young. Hello, So-young. Welcome.
Hello, So-young.
Hi, nice to meet you guys.
Now, first, congratulations on your win. So could you tell us a bit about the contest and what made you participate in it?
Thank you for congratulating me. This content was a video competition with 28 universities in Gyeongsangbuk-do. The goal was to support the success of APEC 2025 Korea. Actually, I was born and raised in Gyeongju, so I really wanted to join something about my hometown. I was already introduced in APEC promotion and supporter activities. Then I saw this contest and I thought, wow, I should try this as a citizen of Gyeongju. Gyeongju is very special to me as my hometown and rural memories. So I joined with pride and love for my city. Winning the grand prize made me even happier because I worked with my heart for Gyeongju.
Wow, so you are actually from Gyeongju. How meaningful is that? And but Soyoung, you are currently actually not in Gyeongju, but you're based in Poland. So could you quickly tell us why?
Yeah, now I'm currently based in Katowice, Poland. Yeah, I'm working as a culture intern at Sejong Institute at the University of Silesia. I'm teaching classes on Korean drama and Korean movies, focusing on how they reflect Korean culture and society. It's been such a wonderful experience. The students are really passionate and curious about Korean content, and seeing their excitement reminds me why I love sharing Korean culture so much.
Wow, that is very closely related to what the Culture Wave deals with, right, Walter?
Indeed it does. And let's get back to our major topic today. So, Soyeon, for the contest, you took part as a team of Handong Global University students. What's your video about and what message did you want to convey with it?
Our video was inspired by sports commercials. In sports, one person cannot win alone. We thought the APEC is the same. We need teamwork. So our message was we can make bigger success when we work together. The title of the video is Our University is in APEC Mode. It shows Korean and international students working together to finish one project. We added Korean elements like Taekwondo, a Korean alphabet game, the traditional style songs. Through this, we wanted to show the harmony between Korean tradition and modern culture.
I watched the video and it's excellent. It's creative, professional. So I wonder how long it took you to make such a video. So tell us a little bit more about the process. How many people took part in? What was your role, Soyoung? And again, how long did it take you to make this video?
The planning of our video took about 2 weeks, and the filming was done in only one day.
Oh.
There were 15 students in total who joined this project. Yeah, I worked as a director, reading the whole process from planning and filming to acting, direction, and editing. The editing took about 1 month because I kept watching and fixing the video many times. I wanted to make it better and more complete. So I spent a lot of time checking small details and improving the scenes. Yeah, it was not easy to film on the inside the campus because we had to connect the story with APEC in a limited space. That was the hardest part to me. But we share many ideas together, and finally we made a good result as a team. Also, I wanted to include students from different countries, so international office at our university helped us invite them. So we added narration in many languages, which made the video more colorful and global.
Yes, excellent. I understand that editing does take the longest and it can be the most difficult job when directing a video. But as you mentioned, there were different, as we saw in the video as well, students from different backgrounds. How was this sort of team put together?
In this video, the students from many countries join us from Tanzania, Thailand, Mexico, the US, the Philippines, and Indonesia. The reason we could all come together is because Handong University is a very international university. Now, the students from more than 60 countries are studying here. There are many classes and majors taught in English. Also, Korean and international students can easily work together on projects. So it was natural for many different friends to join this project. And because APEC is a global event, I thought it was important to show people from different countries working together. That is also what Handong University is about, a place that values global cooperation and diversity. I believe that this video shows the heart of Handong University very well.
I know that making a video can be very stressful, but it can be very fun at times as well. So do you have any memorable experiences while making the video?
Yeah, the taekwondo scene was the most memorable for me. During the shoot, foreign students run taekwondo from taekwondo club members. They were not perfect, but they tried so hard, and it was really cute and funny to watch. Actually, we didn't end up using the 공기놀이 scene in the final video. We also filmed a scene with a traditional Korean game called 공기. One of the students, yeah, his name is Sebastian from Tanzania. He was so nervous that his hands were sweating a lot. It was such a funny moment that I still remember it clearly.
I can imagine how it can be very nervous if you're in front of the camera for the first time. But Soyoung, you probably did lots of research on APEC before creating this video. So was there anything interesting you learned about APEC along the way?
Honestly, before this project, I didn't know much about APEC. And while making this video, I learned a lot. I learned that APEC is not only a readers' meeting, it is also a place for countries in Asia and the Pacific to share and cooperate in economy, culture, and understanding. Through this project, I felt that growing together is the real meaning of APEC. I also learned that APEC can bring big economic effects to Gyeongju. Now I feel proud and want to support APEC 2025 even more.
And I think my next question is very well suited for you as a person from Gyeongju. For people who want to get to know Gyeongju, the city for the first time, what or how would you describe the city to them?
Gyeongju is a city where you can feel the long history of the Silla dynasty. When you walk around, you can see old sites everywhere. It feels like the whole city is a big museum. That's why I call Gyeongju a living museum. It also has a beautiful nature and culture. In spring, there are cherry blossoms, and in autumn, the colorful leaves and Bulguksa Temple are amazing. At night, the view near Donggung Palace and Chamsongdae is very beautiful. And the food in Gyeongju is also great. In history, nature, and food, you can enjoy all-in-one city, Gyeongju.
I can imagine how proud you must be with APEC, bringing so many people from around the world to your home city. So last but not least, would you have a final message maybe for the success of APEC 2025?
Yes, I really hope that APEC 2025 Korea will be held successfully in Gyeongju. APEC is a very special meeting where leaders from many countries come together to talk about cooperation and development. It is a big honor that this important event will happen in my hometown Gyeongju. I wish that people from all over the world can feel the beauty of Korea and Gyeongju during this meeting. I also hope this APEC meeting will not only be a political event, but also a time for friendship and cultural exchange. If people can make good memories here, it will be a very meaningful event for Gyeongju, for Korea, and for all APEC countries. I will cheer for APEC 2025 with all my heart. I hope everyone can live with warm and happy memories.
We can really feel your sincerity there. Thank you very much, Soyoung, for connecting with us today. Congratulations again, and I hope that your video will go viral around the world.
Thank you very much for that, Soyoung.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Walter. As always, we're going to see you back here tomorrow.
See you very soon.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. Please join us again tomorrow on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Korea time, and maybe one day here in Korea.